Yo, what's good? What's up, guys? What's happening? What's happening with you guys? Welcome to another stream. Let me try and see if I can't also go live on two platforms. I'm trying to go live, guys, even on TikTok as well. So let me see if I can't go live on both platforms, okay? Just a quick heads up, guys. Just tell me if the sound is alright, because I'm using a different mic today. I'm using a different mic, so just let me know if the sound is alright. I can probably see it in the chats. Yeah, just let me know, guys, if the sound is okay, if you guys can hear me clearly. If not, then I'll have to remove this this mic real quick. Okay, so just let me know. What's up, man? What's up? How you doing, bro? Is the sound is good? Okay, all right, that's good. I'm also trying to go live on my TikTok, guys. Wait, hold on. Give me a second, guys. Let me also just set it up on TikTok. Just set it up on TikTok quickly. All right. Let's do the setups on TikTok as well. Oh, okay. You guys are saying that the sound is clear. All right. I don't really trust the what do you call this thing? This mic that I'm using right now, because the one that I usually use is nowhere to be found. I think my kids are to blame for that. You know? Okay, or maybe not. Maybe I'm just blaming the kids. You know how it is, guys. I'm just blaming the kids. But anyways, what's up, guys? What is it that you guys are looking at right now? I'm interested to hear what you guys have been planning to do. Okay, it's pretty interesting. Okay, wait, hold on. Some funny shit is happening to my computer. And okay, looks like we on. I'll be live also on TikTok, guys. I'll be live on TikTok as well. Live analysis, live. What should I name this thing? Live FOREX analysis. All right. All right, I think we're good. Guys. So I basically have my computer set up here, okay, and I also have my TikTok set up as well. Okay, so we're live on both platforms, guys. We're on YouTube and we're on TikTok. Okay, but obviously on TikTok you can't really see the whole entire screen, so it's just much better to be on the YouTube side. Okay, but it's all good. Yeah, sure, man. You can WhatsApp me. It's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. Guys, basically today, for those who are on YouTube and those who are on TikTok, we're basically just gonna go through some charts here. I just want to give you guys a quick rundown of what I do, because you know it can get confusing, like especially if you like, okay, I've got everything now. What do I need to do? Okay, so there's a couple of things that I wanted us to talk about, and just try to make you guys understand what I look for, especially when I'm trying to get a trade. Okay, let me get a mouse quickly. I'm not going to use the touchpad of this thing. Give me a second, guys. My bad for the interruptions. Okay, and then at 4 o'clock, guys, I have to go fetch my kids from school, so I'm going to try to be as brief as I can. But now until 4, we got some time. Okay, so like I was saying, guys, because a lot of you ask me what I trade, and basically you ask a lot of questions about, okay, what do I look at, what do I look for, you know, all these things. So I just want to break it down for you guys so that you can understand what it is that I do. Okay, so the first thing that I have, guys, right? You bunking a meeting, dude. Look, don't bunk it, dude. I mean, if you're busy with something serious, I am streaming this. I am live on my YouTube channel, man. So if you're really busy with something, you can just catch it later on YouTube. You can just watch it later on YouTube. I think that stream is still gonna be there. It's unlike TikTok, where now I have to download things and do all these sort of things. Okay, but it's just gonna be there, right? So if you're busy, it's all good. It's all good. I'll be live later. All right. But yeah, guys, what was I saying? Okay, all right, let's start here. Let's start from the beginning. Okay, so some of you want to know exactly what to do. Okay, you want to know exactly what to do like what to look at. Okay, so this is what I do and this is what I don't do. Okay, now before I even start trading, you have to know what you trade. Okay, like for me, specifically, I trade the indices, right? But not all of them. Okay, I handpicked a few that have a relationship with one another. They move the same. Okay, so these, you can write these down if you want to. I trade the US30 as the preferred one out of all of them. Okay, and NAS 100 is the second one, right? If I had to choose between NAS 100 and US30, I'd pick, let's say the system tells me that there's trades on both of them, I'd probably go for the US30 because NAS 100 likes to do wicks too much. Okay, it wicks too much, right? Sometimes it does. Like it gets some crazy movements, even though the movements are there and good, right? But if I had a choice between US30 and NAS 100, I'd jump on US30 because of the stability of the US30. Okay, that's just my personal viewpoint on that. Okay, so it's US30, NAS 100, and the G30, the German 30, right? Those are the three big heavyweights that I would first look for signals on. Okay, and then should I not see any trades on those ones, okay, then I will look at things like UK 100, right? UK 100. I'd look at the France 40 and the Euro Stocks 50. All right. Exactly. US30 and NAS 100 is for big money. So that's what's up, guys. So I also trade. I also know what times I'm available to trade on every day. Okay, so I'm available to trade on in the afternoons. Like on any given day, I'm available to trade around this time. I'm available and I'm able to execute trades. Okay, so now but there are times when I can trade the London. Okay, so whenever I approach the markets, it's either the London session or the US session. But my preferred session is the US session. Okay. Now, when I look at these two markets, when I look at these two um, sessions, right? When I'm in those sessions, I'm looking at those 6 indices that I told you guys about. Okay, those are the ones that I look at. Okay, so the reason why I'm using 6 of them, okay, number one is because they've got a relationship, they move together, and then number two, it just saves me some time because you'll find at times they don't move at the same time, but they move, like you find that maybe a few of them will move earlier in the day, and then later in the day, it's pretty obvious where the others are going to go to. Okay, if I can make an example, let's say now you've got the G Wagon, which is the G30, that moves in the London session, right? And then let's say it starts moving in the London session, it starts going up, and it's got an impulsive move to the upside. Okay, and then you find that maybe I wasn't there to take the trade on that time. Okay, and then later in the US session, when I approach the markets, I look at all those indices, and you'll find that maybe since the G30 moved earlier, you'll find that things like US30, NAS 100 are getting ready to make the same type of movement in the US session. You see, so that's why that's how I balance it. That's why I use these 6. Okay, I filter out. I don't look at other things. It's not necessary. Okay, for the way that I want to trade, it saves me a lot of time. You can do that as opposed to looking at every single thing that's out there. It's just gonna frustrate you, and it's just gonna waste your time basically. Okay, so another advantage of having that sort of trading list, okay, you don't have to do it exactly as I do it, but I'm just giving you my experience so that you can do, you can basically like maybe personalize it and do what works for you. Okay, but this is what works for me. I personally don't like wasting time looking at charts for hours. I don't want to do that. Okay, I literally want to look at a chart for like less than 5 minutes and know exactly what's going on. Okay, so so that's how I approach the market. That's what I look for. Okay, I look at those indices, and when those indices are moving, right, or if I miss the move, I know that later I'll probably catch the same move on a different indice. All right, does that make sense to you? All right. Yeah, so basically, guys, that's what I do because it's all about time. Because this is the mistake probably that you guys are making. Okay, this is what I used to do when I started trading. I would spend the weekends, right, looking at all these different charts, spending so many hours, right, getting ready for Monday, okay? And then you'd find that you spend so much time looking at the charts over the weekend, and then on Monday the momentum comes and it goes the opposite direction of what you thought, okay? Can you imagine the frustration, guys? You spend all like 10 hours looking at charts, and then you only to find that what you're looking at was wrong. Okay, that's why I trade momentum. I trade momentum because that's what's happening right now. Okay, that's what's happening right now. I'm trading with what the market is doing. Okay, yeah, so that's one way to do it. Okay, and then if you're not into like indices, you can look at forex pairs, right, that have a relationship. Okay, another guide would be if you don't want to do like things like you, because it's probably too risky for some people. All right, some people like the high risk, some people don't. What you can do is maybe if you're available to trade in the US session, you can trade the overlap between the US and the US and okay, I'm seeing some comment is distracting me, guys. All right, but anyways, you can just Google search this. Google search the US, the New York session and the London session overlap, okay, and find out which currency pairs are most active in that time, because there's a time when the US session opens and the London session is still open, okay, so that's called the overlap. And during the overlap, there's certain currency pairs that are more volatile at that time. So just go ahead, look at that. I don't want to trade like that because I just want to keep it as simple as possible. And with indices, it's just so easy. You know that, okay, market open, that's when we can expect volatility. Okay, that's when we can expect movement. All right, so that's basically how I do it. Okay, before I even touch a chart, you understand? Before I even touch a chart, I have that thinking. Okay, I have that thinking in my mind that no, I'm looking at these six indices. Okay, and I know exactly what's going on. Like before I even open the charts, I know exactly what happened yesterday. I know that US30 NAS 100 popped down, it really shot down, and then there was a bit of a rejection, to a support. I know that we might be consolidating right now, so I'm not like confused. I know exactly what to do. But then if you're trying to trade everything under the sun, you don't really understand what's going on and you're not going to see any progress. Okay, so it's very important to have that type of mindset when you approach the markets. Don't approach the markets like this. Like the stats are 90% of traders are losing money. Don't trade like those guys. Trade smart. Be a professional, trade smart. Okay, hopefully that makes sense to you guys. All right, that's what I do. I trade the indices. Okay, because you guys like to ask me that. Okay, now once you know what to trade and which times you're going to approach the markets, and also guys, look at times when you're free. I mean, although US session is a good time to trade the US30 NAS 100, there's other things you can trade even outside of those times. Like I know people, there's one of my clients who can't trade in the US session. He trades in the London session and then he only goes for the G30, right? So in the mornings, he's looking at the Germany market, the Germany Open, and then that's when he's actually trading. Okay, and then there's other people who trade in the Asian session. In the Asian session, we've got your China 50, you've got your Nikkei 225. There's other markets that you can trade as well. You got forex pairs that move in the Asian. AUD JPY, USD JPY does move in the Asian session. There's quite a lot. So you need to look at what times you're free to trade. Okay, and then around those times, do the research, see which things are more active during those times, and then basically create a trading list that you can follow every single day. Okay, you can even do fundamental analysis if that makes you happy, man. If you're one of those people, I don't do fundamental analysis. Okay, it's just not necessary for my trading. Okay, but it doesn't hurt to do it. Okay, but anyways, guys, that's that. Okay, so we know what to trade, we know what times to trade. Okay, now the third thing is, how do you find the opportunities? Okay, so I guys, I use indicators to find opportunities, right? I trade with the aid of indicators, right? There's three main indicators that I use, right? But not on a daily basis. On a daily basis, I'm using one indicator. Okay, I'll show you that in just a bit. I'm using one, and then it's set up to a point where I'm able to see what exactly is going on into the market. So we've got the 15-minute strategy and the 30-minute strategy, right? It comes with an indicator, and then there's basic rules that you follow in order to spot trades. Okay, that's basically how I filter out my time. Okay, I use that system so that I can spot the trades quicker. Okay, because look, guys, why would you want to be sitting in front of the computer all day, man? There's other things that we can be doing. Okay, but yeah, now that I've told you guys a little bit about what I do, then maybe you understand a bit. Okay, so let's start with the screen is not even moving. Yeah, I was still talking, dude. I was just trying to explain something. Okay, but don't worry, it's gonna move. It's gonna move. Don't worry, it's gonna move, my dude. No need to stress. Okay. Let me just catch up on some of your comments right here. Okay, my sound on YouTube is fine. And then somebody's like, is it possible to post the training on YouTube so I can refer if I miss? Look, I can't get some of the previous lives that I did on TikTok. Okay, they're gone, guys. If you weren't there, you're supposed to be there. Okay, but I can't download some of them. Some of them are giving me errors when I download. Okay, but for next time, I will do that for you guys. Okay, I will. But now we just don't have it, so you're just gonna have to make use of what's already there. Okay, and just try to follow what we're doing. Okay, but anyways, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. So let's look at a couple of charts here. Let's look at a couple of charts. So this is the 2022 system that we're using. Okay, it's a combination of indicators right here, and basically it shows us where to buy, where to sell. Okay, now I'm just going to explain the rules quickly, right? There's two indicators on here. Okay, the first one is the one that's basically showing us if you can look closely to the screen, it's showing us where to buy and where to sell. Okay, that's the first indicator. Then there's another one that's superimposed onto it. Okay, this one here, let me just go to 5 minute so you can see it properly. Okay, 5 minute. Hold on. Why'd you disappear, man? Why did the indicator disappear? Okay, so there it is. Okay, so this is the other indicator that's placed on the one that shows us the buy entries and the sell entries. So basically, guys, we're gonna be looking at this a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna try explain it very quickly. Okay, if you don't get it, I do have a video on my YouTube playlist. Okay, if you want the video that explains this 30-minute strategy, I can send it to you, right? But anyways, I'm gonna just try and move quickly a bit. Okay, because I don't really have much time. Okay, so basically, guys, there's these red dots and these green dots. Okay, so what we're going to be looking for now is when we're looking for buy setup, we're going to wait for, you see this green dot right here. Okay, we're first going to wait for formation of a green dot. Okay, and then afterwards, for us to actually take a buy, the system needs to paint buy and sell levels. Okay, and then we're only going to take the buy trades that happen above this green circle dot. So let's say now it paints the buy levels here on the right hand side. Okay, we're going to take the buys when the price actually reaches the buy at that level or above it. Okay, you're going to see that in just a bit, don't worry. And then for sell trade, there needs to be a red circle dot, right? And then the market now has to, or the system has to paint the levels, and then it has to trigger sell either at the level or beneath it. Okay, if you didn't get it, forget about it. I'm just joking. But anyways, this is basically what we're looking at. Okay, if you look at yesterday's price action, okay, and the similar thing happened on US30 and the NAS 100, right? We had a green dot and a red circle dot on the previous trading day, right? So now what the market did was, if now the market from this point went up to trigger the buy, that was gonna be our valid buy trade. Okay, so if the market triggered a buy there, that's where we're going to enter a buy, and then we're going to use the stop and the take profit that the system gives. Okay, some of my YouTube guys can't see because they're looking at my screen. Okay, and then as you can see here, guys, there was a red circle dot. Okay, and then what actually happened was the market retraced a bit, came back down, and then it triggered a sell entry. Okay, this was a valid sell because it triggered beneath this red circle dot here on the left hand side. So that was a trade where we could have entered a sell, and then we would have placed the stop loss where it says sell stop loss, and then you know what it is, guys. We use the take profit levels as given. Okay, so what are we waiting for right now? Okay, you can see there was another one right there, red circle dot right there. Sell entry got triggered. You can see the market dropped. Okay, so this is where the market is right now, and this chart that I'm looking at currently is the G30. Okay, is the German 30, right? It also moves sometimes in the US session, right? So this is what we're going to anticipate. You can see that we've got a green circle dot up there, and then we've got a red circle dot up here. I mean down here. Okay, so now we're going to wait for new entries now. We're going to wait for the system to actually paint buy and sell levels. Okay, and then we're only going to buy if the market now rises above this level and triggers a buy over there, or if a buy entry is above that green circle dot. Even if it's above there, it's going to be a valid one. So we just have to wait and see when the market is actually going to trigger. Okay, and then if the market continues to go down and then there's a formation of a sell entry down here, that's where we're actually gonna enter. Okay, it's very simple rules to trade on a 30-minute. Okay, so basically we're gonna be hooking up this system on those 6 indices. Okay, and then we're gonna try and get trades on that. Okay, let's see what's happening on the US30. See what's happening on the US30. And another thing, guys, when you're trading on these the 30-minute strategy is also quite insane. Okay, there's one brother who I was talking to in the morning. I'm here, caught all the TikTok strategy. Sviso, bro, are you saying that you got you recorded all the sessions? Okay, if you recorded all the sessions, man, just hook me up. Send it to me on Telegram so I can post it for the people because they're crying here. Okay, yeah, just was responding to some people. Right, anyways, guys, this is what we're waiting for right now. Okay, you can see that the system on this is the US30, right? This is the US30. This is the US30 right now. And let me just have a quick look at that side because I also did some other analysis. Okay, now we're still good. We're still good to talk. We're still good to talk. Okay, so you see what happened here now, guys. Okay, we've got the formation of a green circle dot right here and a red circle dot. So now we're going to wait for levels to paint here on the right hand side. Okay, the system is going to tell us where to buy and where to sell. Okay, so if the system gives us a sell trade beneath this red circle dot right there, we're going to take that because it's going to be a valid trade for us. And then even if it paints another buy trade for us here, we're going to take a buy over there. Or if we see it not paint new levels and we see the market rising, when it reaches this area here, that's where we're going to take the trade. Okay, but then it's just going to require us to wait just a little bit for the proper entry, because I think what was happening, guys, we've been having like a series of pushes to the downside. If you can look at the market, we've been having a series of pushes to the downside. Okay, and then the market has been trending heavily they've been dumping the stock like crazy, right? So then what happens after a trend? There needs to be some sort of a consolidation, a break, and then we go back and trend. Okay, so that's what we need to actually keep in mind, right? But I even went ahead and did the analysis for the US30 on a 5-minute chart, right? So I'm just waiting for some confirms here just to know what's happening. Okay, but anyways, guys, remember I told you that there's 3 systems that I'm using now. Not you sometimes you'll be in a situation where you have to wait for a trade, like on maybe the 30-minute system. Okay, and then because you find the market, it has different market behaviors, right? You trend and you can consolidate and you can range. Okay, so now for a different behavior you need to apply a different strategy. Okay, so when you're in a situation like this where the trade has already materialized, okay, on the bigger time frames, you can jump over to the lower time frames, the 1 minute, 5 minute, and basically apply those strategies that I showed you there. Okay, so you need to be able to read the overall behavior of the market, right? Because I mean, there's always opportunities in it. There's always an opportunity to trade in a trending market. There's also an opportunity to trade in a ranging market, because in a ranging market you can wait for breakouts and rejections, right? Hopefully that made sense to some of y'all. Okay, but anyways, so far we're waiting for confirms on the US30 right now. Okay, we're waiting for confirms. I did look at other things like NAS 100, similar type of situation right there. Okay, We just have to wait a little bit for the confirms as well for the market to set itself up. That's France 40, Euro stocks. You can see what's happening right now. Okay, you can see what's happening right now. So we just have to wait for the market to develop because of yesterday's move, right? Also, what I added to the list was this right here, silver. Let's look at silver. Silver is another one that is crazy. Okay, so you just need to be careful when you're trading silver. It's also quite crazy. Yeah, it's very crazy. It's very crazy. Okay, and then this is what I noticed on silver. How many of you guys trade silver? Okay, I see like an interesting question here, guys. Hold on. Let me see what's happening on YouTube. Okay. Did not record but circulating in my mind. Oh, okay. There's somebody who says that they are you saying that you're gonna record for me? Look, no, like going forward, don't worry. I know where to download these things. I think the previous ones I just had a problem with my network. Okay, I just had a problem with my network. That's why I couldn't really get access to. I really don't know what's been going on. Okay. Yes. XAU USD is gold. Okay, XAU USD is gold. All right, that's gold. Okay, moving along, guys, moving along. I just had to. Okay, there was an interesting question. Okay, hold on, guys, hold on. Will the trade stop automatically when it either hits stop loss or take profit? Yes, it will. Because remember, when you enter into trade, okay, look at this right now. Okay, this is the chart on silver. It's kind of consolidating right now. I wouldn't really trade this because of we had an impulsive move to the upside, and then here where the market currently is, the market's busy ranging between these 2 points. So here I just chill a bit. Okay, but going back to your question is what like will the trade close automatically when you would you just stop loss or take profit? Yes. Let's say for instance you buy where the market currently is right now, maybe at 18 it's 1843. Okay, it's 1843, where that green line is right there. And then remember, for each trade that you open, you have to like place a stop loss. Okay, you have to place a stop loss and a take profit, right? So for this to work, you have to actually key in the stop loss. Okay, you have to key it in, and then you have to key in the take profit level. Okay, so once you do that, once you place your take profit level and your stop loss, right, and you're in the trade, you can what will happen is if the market rises and then it hits that top line there, that top level that you place as a take profit, okay, if it hits that level, it's going to close the trade in profit. Okay, but then now if it moves the opposite direction and it hits the stop loss, right, and it hits the stop loss, then it's going to close the trade in loss. So basically, if it hits the stop loss, it's going to close it automatically in loss, and then if it hits TP, it's going to close it automatically in profit. Okay, hopefully I answered your question. What's going on, man? What's up? What's up on TikTok? Hold on, guys. My thing just disappeared. I'm trying to juggle a few things on here. Okay, but anyways, guys, we're just gonna look at a few other charts, and then we're gonna analyze US30 and NAS 100 because it is a US session right now. We're gonna look at those indices, but like we're gonna analyze them using the Onyx method, on the lower time frames, just to see if we can't catch any impulsive movements. Okay, because the other system is telling us to chill, and we're trying to get this paper. All right. So, anyways, let's just see what's gonna happen. Got about less than 30 minutes, guys. Less than 30 minutes. All right. Let's also have a look at. Do you wanna have look at your USD? Let's see what's on it. Your USD moved already. Okay, moved already. Let's go. UJ is retesting the buy. I'd actually buy that because it looks like it wants to. It's sort of like in a trend. But anyways, let's see if we can't get easier trades, okay? Because this is what I also do, guys. Before I even open up a trade, I first look at the other pairs on my trading list, okay? And I try to basically use my discretion to choose which one is the easier trade to take. Okay, because not like sometimes you'll find a trade that's like ranging too much. Okay, and you find another pair where it's just clear. You know what to do. So I don't want to think too much and conflict myself when I'm looking at trades and taking it. I don't want any type of confusion. Okay, I just want it to be clear and concise. Done. You see, that's what I want, guys. That's what I want. So I'm just looking through some charts right now. This is GBP USD. USD CHF had some impulsive movements. Let's look at Euro AUD. Just for interest's sake, guys, I'm just searching for any clear-cut, easy signals right now. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking at the gold right now. Gold. Bit of a ranging movement. But yeah, I'm kind of interested in taking. I probably would take this trade, but I wouldn't put too much lots on it because of the fact that it's ranging. Okay, when the market is ranging, guys, you mustn't get too excited. Okay, you mustn't get too excited when the market is ranging. So this current market right now is the gold. Okay, this is the gold, and according to the 30-minute chart, we can actually place a low lot size on 1843.17, and then TP is at 1852.33, and stop loss 1833.96. But anyways, let's see if there's nothing better, guys. Okay, why would you want to trade in a choppy market, when you got things that are moving? Okay, let me just check my YouTube real quick. Okay, nobody's saying nothing. Okay, what are you guys trading right now? Is there something specific? I can look quickly. I can look quickly for you guys to see what's up. If there's something that I didn't mention that you want to trade, okay, I can easily just look at that real quick. All right, I can easily look at that real quick. Okay, US 100 is NAS 100. All right, so we're basically going to do, guys, quick analysis using the other system. We're going to do US30 and then NAS 100. Okay, because I'm not seeing any, because yesterday the market dropped heavily, guys. It dropped. Okay, and then obviously now it just wants to consolidate a bit. So probably the 30-minute chart is probably going to give us a signal tomorrow. It's probably going to give us a signal tomorrow. But for those of you guys who don't have the system, you probably will miss the trade. Okay, you probably miss the trade because you find that maybe it'll trigger in the London or like Asian. Okay, but anyways, you know what it is. Okay, let's look at US30. Right, let me start over and just analyze it and try to explain what I'm doing. Onyx. So basically, guys, I'm gonna now analyze the US30. Okay, using the Onyx method. I'm gonna also analyze the NAS 100. Okay, I can take a third thing for you guys. You can, what else should I look at, guys? I'm gonna do some micro analysis on US30 and NAS 100. I can pick one more thing for you guys. Okay, I can pick one more thing for you guys if you want me to. Okay, we can look at another. It can be anything, but it has to be Forex or these indices. Okay, don't tell me it's synthetics, dude. Don't tell me synthetics, man. Don't tell me synthetics. Don't tell me stocks, dude. I don't trade stocks. Okay, but yeah, give me something quickly, guys, before I start getting into my zone, so that you guys can actually see what's up. So we got, okay, let me just get started. US30. Okay, guys, we're basically now going to use the 30-minute strategy. Not the 30-minute, my bad, guys. We're going to use the 5-minute strategy now. Okay, because the market is consolidating on our other system, right? So now we want to see those little impulse movements. Okay, so we're going to trade on a 5-minute chart. We're going to use the 5-minute strategy. Now that entails doing daily resistance and daily support, and then it also requires us to also do trend lines as well. Okay, there's an ebook that I posted in my the free Telegram group. All right, so if you guys want access to the free Telegram group, go to my profile here on TikTok and then click on the link, okay, and then just click on where it says free Telegram group. You jump in there. There's an ebook that you can download there which talks about trend lines, okay, how to understand how to draw trend lines and things like that. It's actually the book that helped me to understand how to do trend lines properly. Okay, you guys can go ahead and just download that. Right, but anyways, we need support and resistance here, we need trend lines, and then we need the Onyx method on a 5-minute chart for that band for entry. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that quickly. So the first thing you do is on the H1 chart, you plot your horizontal lines on the daily highs and daily lows that the system just paints for us right there. So I'm just going to do that right now. I start with the current day and then I work my way up to the previous days. The reason why I'm doing this is so that I can see where the market is going should there be a breakout, right? So like I always say, guys, the market likes to move level to level. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you guys is if the market goes and breaks this level, the next target is going to be this one here, because that's the next daily support. Okay, and then if it breaks this level up here, it's going to the next resistance like this. So if you buy here, you're going to target here, and then if you buy there, you're going to target here. So it goes level to level. Okay, sort of like an elevator, right? That's what the market does. That's the nature of the market. Okay, so you need to learn the rules, guys. You need to learn the rules of the market, right? So we're quickly just going to do, is it making sense for you guys? Like if you don't understand, now's the time. Okay, somebody else says I must look at gold. Okay, so after NAS 100 and US30, I'm going to look at gold for you guys, okay? Just so that we can see what's up. Let's go. Okay, then now after we did that on the 1 hour, right, we're going to jump to the 5 minutes and basically do our trend lines here, okay? And then we're going to wait for the breakout. Right, the breakout can happen any minute now. Okay, and then we just have to anticipate what's happening. You can screenshot, do all these things, screenshot, guys, of what I'm doing, screen record, whatever, man, so that you guys can see and anticipate what's up. Okay, so this is what I'm anticipating right now, depending on what the market will do. Okay, we're looking at this trend line right here and that trend line up there. Okay, for sell trade now, right, we want to see this price on a 5-minute chart break this trend line. Okay, for sell trade, right, we're going to wait for the market to break the, you guys hearing me, for sell trade. Okay, and now what else will give us confidence to sell? Okay, the fact that the market has been bearish, right, we'll also take that into account. Okay, it's been pushing down, right? So we'll enter when the market now breaks this trend line, this one here at the bottom. Okay, and then the actual entry will be when this band right here, this yellow band, when it breaks the trend line, or when it touches this trend line, that's where we enter. And then probably the price will be somewhere down here. And then when you enter sell, where's your target? It's here, it's down here, right? It's down here to the bottom here. So if you get a sell entry, that's where you're going to target. And then obviously you can also put your stop loss either to the previous high, or the previous peak. You can put it at the previous peak, right? And then as the trade is running, guys, all right, as you're making profit, shift the stop loss. Okay, so guys, what I'm telling you right now is basically something that hasn't happened yet. Okay, we're creating scenarios in our minds and looking at the charts and doing analysis so that when the moves happen, we know what to do and not get confused. Okay, because you don't want to see the market moving and be too afraid to react. Okay, when the market starts moving, you don't want to think, you want to act. Okay, because if you think too much, you're going to delay clicking that button. All right, so it's better to always anticipate what the market will do, and then if it does that, you just react. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, somebody's like, nice question. Okay, I think I missed the question, guys. I missed the question. Can we have the green and yellow bars so that they can guide us? Which green and yellow bars, dude? Oh, this is actually blue. You mean this system? Oh, you can get it, my dude, but you're gonna have to purchase it from me, my dude. Okay. But anyways, guys, I'm moving on. I've got like 15 minutes, guys, and I gotta go fetch these kids from school. Okay. And all right, for that's a sell scenario. Okay, we just have to watch it, right? We just have to watch it. Okay, and then for a buy scenario, okay, we're only gonna buy if we see this price. Okay, if we see the price break the top trend line up here. Are you guys with me? It's okay if you don't understand, guys. It's okay. We're learning here. Okay, and then if the market now breaks this trend line up here, okay, that's a signal for us to buy. But then we're only gonna buy when this band, like let's say it turns blue, right? And then if it touches that trend line right there, that's our buy. Okay, and then if it touches that trend line and it's a buy, we are gonna target here at the top here. Okay, and then basically just follow the market with the stop loss, right? So that's how we squeeze the the momentum. You just have to watch. You just have to watch and wait and watch. Okay, because the market is gonna move. It's gonna move. It's either gonna move in the next 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 hour. But whenever it's gonna move, you just have to be ready. Okay, and also keep in mind, guys, you're not gonna be able to follow what the market is doing if you're looking at too many trades. Like if you're looking at too many charts, you're gonna miss these. Like you see how obvious it is. You're gonna miss this if you're trading too many things. Like if you've got 9 other pairs that you're looking at, it's not gonna work. Okay, so you basically have to do it like that. Okay. What's the difference between technical analysis and fundamental analysis? Technical analysis is when you look at the charts, like what I'm doing right now, basically read what's on the charts and then make decisions based off of what's on the charts. Okay, and fundamental analysis is when you do like some research on news events and things like that that might affect your currency or your trading instrument. Okay, so that research is what influences your decision whether you're going to buy or sell. Okay, so in a nutshell, technical analysis is looking at the charts, reading it, and then making a decision, a buy trade or sell trade based off of what you see. And then fundamental analysis is when you do the research. Okay, you do the research, news, when is the news coming, and then based on whatever the news is saying, you create a bias whether you're going to buy or sell. Okay, some people use the two together. I'm one of those people who just uses technical analysis, right? But anyway, anything is good for that, right? So you guys know what to do on NAS1 on US30. What we're looking at right now, that was the US30, right? And I remember last week there was a guy who was like, yeah, no, let's wait for US30 to return. Hey, dude, when it's time to move, it's time to move. You know what I mean? You mustn't be afraid to move. Let me check YouTube. You guys are still with me, right? You guys are still with me. Okay, guys, I think I'm running out of time, so I'm going to skip NAS 100. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and go over to gold. Okay, I'm going to go over to gold, right? I'm skipping NAS 100 because it's doing the similar type of movement to the US 30. All right, I'm running out of time. I need to go to get my kids. Okay, you know when you fetch your kids late and then they're like, Daddy, why you fetch us late? The nerve of these kids. But anyways, guys, you get me. So are you guys with me still? Are you guys with me? Oh, my bad, guys. I got power issues. But I think we got a few minutes. I'm not gonna be on for too long, so I think we can do this chart real quick. Okay. Okay. So first thing you do the hourly, daily support and resistance, right? And if I do something you guys don't understand, just let me know. Okay. Just let me know. If I see it, I'm going to answer it real quick. All right. If I see it, I'm going to answer it real quick. Okay. Let's see. And you don't have to go too crazy with these price levels, guys. Just put it where it's relevant. You don't have to put like price, like support and resistance here on these lower levels as well, because I mean, it's going to take a long time for the price to get there. Okay. And then did my daily support and resistance. Let's see my trend lines. Okay, now the market is, or the system, or MetaTrader 4 is just being slow. Okay, and then here, this is where we do our trend lines. Let's do our trend lines right there. All right, once you got your trend lines, you have your structure, guys. You have your structure. Once you have trend lines, you have your structure. Okay. And another thing, guys, I'm a dude, okay? So it's very difficult for us to multitask. So, I'm still practicing talking and doing and thinking at the same time. Trust me, it's something else, man. Women do it so much better. Like they can do so many things at the same time. But hey, guys, dude, it's so difficult, right? So difficult to like multitask, guys. You have no idea. Okay. But anyways, okay, right now what we're looking at is gold, guys, okay? And then our buy entry will be, we got our trend line at the top, similar type of thing that's happening on US30, all right, NAS 100, similar type of thing. You've got your trend line here at the bottom. Okay, let's start with the sell scenario. We're gonna sell if this market drops, breaks this trend line right there, and then our entry is actually gonna be when this band touches the trend line. Okay, and then when it touches the trend line, we open up a sell, and then our target is either going to be toward the next the if it triggers like down here, the next support is going to be our TP, and then if it's actually below this point, this TP down here, or that next support is going to be our take profit level. Okay, similar type of rules, guys, basically the same thing, right? And then to buy, right, we have to see the market break this trend line here, okay? And then if it breaks that trend line, okay, you wait for the band to touch the trend line, and then afterwards you actually buy toward the next resistance. Okay, so those are the levels. Can you guys see the levels? You guys see the levels, or do you want me to read them for you? But it's basically what you do to get these levels. You look at the daily highs and daily lows of the previous days, and then you can just basically do horizontal lines for that. Okay, this is the 5-minute chart for those who are interested. All right, but anyways, guys, that's what we're anticipating right now, and that's what we're waiting for right now. Okay, as you can see, guys, NAS 100 is busy playing around, busy playing around right now. Okay, consolidating, but as soon as it moves, that's actually when we're gonna take action. Okay, but ultimately, you know what it is. Okay, and then I'm probably gonna execute on the US30 based off of what I told you guys. Okay, so yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait for the market to either do what it do, and then when it starts moving, that's when I act. Okay, that's when I act. Yeah, that's basically what it is, guys. So I need to go fetch my little kids. I'll holler at you guys later. We're doing the last day of the NAS 107-day challenge today. I'll see you guys at 9 p.m. Okay, but anyways, before I go, what questions do you guys have quickly? Do you guys have any questions? I want to leave people with questions on their minds. Okay, what do you guys have? Do you guys have anything? Is anybody confused? Is anybody like, what's going on, guys? Are we together? Do you know exactly what to do? Do you know exactly what to do, or do I have to explain this in detail maybe later? Just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know what's up. Just let me know what's up. And then also, guys, when you're trading, for those guys who are brand new to the markets, right? There's something called leverage, okay? And then the standard leverage that they give you is like 1:500, okay? Some people would regard that as too high. You can edit that, okay? It's not something that you can't edit, okay? So the higher the leverage is, the more risky trading becomes, okay? There's also a broker, I think it's XNES. It allows you to have leverage up until, I'm just trying to remember now, up until 1:2000. I think they call it an ultimate account or something like that. And then they have, yeah, they have 1:2000. Yeah, that's, I think, the highest that they'd go. And then usually when I, if like you want to do some high risk trading, I mean, it works if you want to scalp. Okay, if you want to scalp and basically make quick profits, that would work. All right, but if you're just going in there blindly, it can be a disaster. Okay, so just make sure that you have that in the back of your mind. But the one that the brokers give us standard is 1:500. Some brokers allow you to change it. You can change it even lower. If you're still starting out, you can just make it lower, man. 1:50, 1:100, 1:200 at least, you know. gives you a little bit of room to like do trial and error. Okay, but yeah, it's all dependent on how you want to trade basically. I'm new to it all, but want to learn, bro. Okay, send me a text. Let's go. Okay, guys, I'm running out of battery on my PC and it's gone.